Good evening and welcome to our Moving Up celebration for our outstanding 8th grade. We are sorry we cannot be together in person, but we hope what we've put together can certainly honor all your achievements. Now I'd like to have Mr. Llewellyn come and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mr. Llewellyn. Now I'd like to invite up Dr. Cheryl Champ, our Superintendent of Schools.
Welcome, Principal Sabia, Assistant Principal Llewellyn, faculty, staff, moms, dads, grandmas, grandpas, brothers, sisters, family, friends, and most importantly, our students. I am honored to be with you tonight to share a few brief comments. Tonight's Moving Up ceremony marks another milestone in your journey toward adulthood. Many of you attended preschool Moving Up ceremonies, and then kindergarten, 5th grade, and now 8th grade Moving Up. Throughout these various stages, you hopefully made many friends, built strong relationships with many staff and faculty in our schools, and had many numerous memorable and engaging academic experiences. It is my hope that your middle school years took those lessons from your early years. Lessons about sharing, taking turns, kindness, acceptance, appreciation for one another's differences, and respect, and put them into practice in more challenging and complex ways. It is also my hope that your time in the middle school built a new set of academic and personal skills to prepare you for your future endeavors. This year, unlike any other in our lifetimes, has presented the most unique of challenges. While it has been stressful and incredibly difficult for us all, as our normal lives have been changed so drastically and suddenly due to a pandemic, it has offered many opportunities in the midst of adversity that you have risen to as you have shown courage, self-discipline, and perseverance. And now, our country is presented with another not-so-new challenge, finally defeating racism, a challenge that has persisted for generations and one that demands action and change. IB learners are taught to be inquirers, thinkers, communicators, risk takers, who are knowledgeable, principled, balanced, and reflective. These qualities have shown so clearly through your work over these last few months as you took time to care and honor and encourage our essential workers, developed and carried out meaningful community projects, and prioritized and persevered in achieving your status as a No Place for Hate school. You committed to this work and achieved these goals under the most difficult of circumstances, which tells me that the students of Pelham Middle School have the tools necessary to change our world. As you close this chapter on middle school, it is my hope that the learning, skills, and personal qualities that you now possess will provide you the tools to not merely survive in high school, not even just succeed in high school, but instead, I hope each of you uses those traits and skills to create a sense of significance as you move through the next 4 years. Whether in academics, the arts, athletics, service, work, or personal relationships, you can make a significant difference. You have already had a taste of your ability to make the world a better place. As global learners, I hope you take the opportunity to expand those lessons learned at the local level to the next level, whatever that may be. You never know when an opportunity to make a significant contribution will come. So please take these skills and continue to practice them and keep your networks of personal support strong so that when the next opportunity presents itself, you are ready to take a risk, knowing that you have the knowledge, skills, and courage to make a difference. We are proud of you and all of your accomplishments and look forward to the many great things yet to come from this class. Congratulations, 8th graders, and best wishes in high school.
I'd like to thank our outstanding, talented band and Mr. Andrew Van Bakov. Now I'd like to bring up Mrs. Jessica DiDomenico, our Board of Education President.
Welcome, Pelham Middle School students, faculty, and families to a Pelham Middle School graduation like none other. As I think back over the experience of the past few months, I've wondered how I will reflect on this piece of history that we're living through. What was it like living through the pandemic of 2020? How will I recount where I was, what my family experienced, and how we felt? Until now, comparable moments in history were when people were asked what they were doing when JFK or Martin Luther King were assassinated, when the Challenger blew up, or where they were on 9/11. The difference between these moments in history and this pandemic is that those were one-time events. What has happened in the past few months and is continuing to happen here and around the world is ongoing and has changed all of us in a great many ways. While there's no doubt that lots of hard and sad things have come from this experience, I tend to be a glasses half full kind of person, and this is a celebratory occasion after all. So I'd like to focus on the positives that I believe have come from the hardship we are now facing. When I think back to how I felt about life when I was graduating from middle school, I realize that you may not yet see these things as positives, so just bear with me. In the face of this pandemic, we've had many more family dinners, and who doesn't love more home-cooked meals and discussions around the dinner table? There's been less running around, which has provided more time to take inventory of what we like to do and don't like to do. There's been time to learn a new hobby, read a book for pleasure, time to discover new ways to volunteer, and have an impact in a broader community. And yes, if my middle schooler has anything to do about this, there's been a lot more time to sleep. He's proven that quite well. We have experienced firsthand that life is truly unpredictable and that sometimes, no matter how hard you try, some things may not work out as you had planned. The pandemic has presented us with new opportunities to redirect our efforts or reinvent the way we do things and to see firsthand how far empathy goes. I know this is something that you hear a lot about from your teachers, your counselors, and administrators, and now you're seeing this play out in a very big way. Coronavirus has impacted people financially, emotionally, and physically, and some of us have been impacted far more than others. Social distance makes it even more challenging to support those around us in need, but now more than ever is a time to show empathy, patience, and flexibility. I know that you guys are all up for this challenge. While I imagine this wasn't the end of middle school or graduation you had planned or hoped for, and that there's likely some disappointments that come with this, in many ways, I see these last few months of middle school and these quieter summer months ahead of us as the perfect setup for high school. When September rolls around and you are officially a high schooler, you may have some better clarity on what makes you happy. You will have had some time to learn something new, and this may give you new opportunities in high school that you may not have had before. You've been given the gift of lots of time with family, which not only will give you some extra grounding as you enter the more independent years of high school ahead, but perhaps also the blessing of some more time with friends when life returns to normal. So on behalf of the Board of Education, I wanted to share that we are proud of you for what you have accomplished, not just in these past 3 months, but over the course of the last 3 years. We know that there's a bright future for you in store, and we cannot wait to see it unfold and to support you along the way. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. DiDomenico. And next up is our very own Mia Orlando, our Student Government President.
Fellow students of the Pelham Middle School class of 2020, congratulations to all, we did it. It's crazy just to think about it. Middle school graduates, and we're freshmen in high school. It seems like just yesterday I was a little 6th grader at Bagels and Locks thinking, wow, what am I doing in this big, scary school? Our journey together over the past 3 years have been astonishing. We have been through a lot, and we share some incredible memories together. From the Rockland Boulders game in 6th grade, Sharp and the ropes course in 7th grade, and Frost Valley in 8th grade, I will never forget our time together at Pelham Middle School. A wise baseball player, Jackie Robinson, once said, "A life is not important except in the impact it has on other lives." We came across that quote in English class this year, and it got me thinking, what an incredible idea about how to live your life. And in fact, all 260 of us have had an enormous impact on each other's lives, and the lessons and memories we have made will last a lifetime. And when thinking about impact, who had more impact on our lives than our teachers? Without the help of our wonderful teachers, administrators, and staff, our journey would not have been possible. Their passion and dedication to teaching us each and every single day is truly inspiring. Your will to put up with us, even on a rainy Monday morning, shows just how much dedication you all have for us. And more recently, when our world was turned upside down with COVID-19, our teachers had to reinvent how they taught our classes. And on behalf of the entire middle school class of 2020, to our teachers, staff, and administrators, I thank you. Your dedication and hard work has been inspiring. Thinking of high school, although we may not hang out in the same social circles, play on the same teams, celebrate the same holidays, or practice the same religions, we all share a very common bond. In September, we will all start the next chapter of our lives. What will my teachers be like? Will I get lost? Will kids like me? Will I get good grades? Despite our differences, we will be sharing many of the same thoughts and emotions. We are all linked together. But this class has done it before and will do it again. What we have been through as a group this past year is truly unforgettable. When I think of our class as a whole, it is clear we are a resilient community of students, not children, yet not adults. With so much to look forward to, I am proud of all of our accomplishments, and high school will be the next step, the next challenge for us to grow and prepare for college. We've left Pelham Middle School not only smarter, but wiser. I'm proud to say I'm a graduate of Pelham Middle School, and as Jackie Robinson put it, let's make our next 4 years as impactful as we can on each other, our teachers, and our community. Thank you all for your friendship, and on that first day of school in September, remember, we are all in this together.
Thank you, Mr. Von Bacco, for that wonderful instrumental. And now, the moment you have been waiting for, our presentation of certificates.
Gabriella Toe, Adam Alfalahi, Kayla Artis, Gavin Almer, Omar Bakri, Irene Basu, Alexander Beldeman, Julia Benitez Guzman, Adam Barry, Robert Bisaccia III, James Blackburn, Brianna Blake, William Bland, John Boyce,
Claudia Brown, Kiana Burris Ross, Oliver Cahill, Pierre Kayat, Lucas Calderon, Alejandro Caltenco, Vincent Castanazzi, Chloe Castro, Kyle Chang, Marco Chaka, Spencer Conrad, William Conroy, Lane Cooper, Albert Cornacchio,
Sophia Kasha, Adriana Craig, William Crotty, Emily Cullen, Gabrielle De Cruz, Jewel Daly, Isabel Dalmau, Ian Daly, Sarah Dow, Amelia Damaris, Alexander DeSapio, Lucetta Dolan, John Dolan, Michael Dominici,
Kirsten Douchis, Amy Doherty, Charlotte Drinkwine, Jasmine Duffus, Gavin Duffy, Antoine Eberhardt, Santino Esposito, Russell Eustace, Griffin Evans, Jane Falvey, William Fellner, Katie Finnegan, Sebastian Fisher, Eric Fontanella,
Gianluca Francis, Wilson Fredbeck, Nevea Gabriel, Ava Gotti, Savannah Jalilo, Leah Gilman, Liam Gimigliano, Sienna Giuseppe, Grant Givens, Clea Geloshi, Katerina Gomez E. Silva, Luke Gomprecht, Clara Good, Avery Goodman,
Benjamin Gorski, Georgia Gramsci, Delasia Griffith, Isaiah Graves, Samantha Gregoire, Catherine Christina, Vivian Wuo, Annika Halverson, L. Halverson, Sarah Harris, Zachary Hazley Allenda, Thomas Healy, Anaya Henry, Layla Herrera,
Nathaniel Hopper, Caitlin Howell, Christian Howell, Sid Ivanov, Daniel James, Rachel Janos, Nithila Jayakumar, Brianna Johnson, William Johnson, Henry Kagan, Scarlett Kaplan, Evan Kaplansky, Zaid Karame, Evan Kaufman, Jacob Kaufman, Anthony Keating, William Kenny,
Charles Kerr, Julia Kindig, Katarzyna Kurzmer, Julian Knapp, Benjamin Koff, Catherine Kruzentolf, Ryan Lasilla, Andrews Lal, Emma Lascage, Jeremy Leake, Joseph Leticia, Sebastian Levy, Isaac Leaf, Quinn Lover, Bayala Luangisa,
Brooke Luce, Madeline Lyons, Valerie Madrid, Edward Marr, Asa Malik, Prashawn Malwana, Eric Mangelsdorf, Princess Man Singh, Melanie Maselli, Nicholas Massaregli, Sean McCormick, Mia McDermott, Chloe McGibbon, Ryan McGovern, Megan McInerney,
Grace McNamara, Liam Mead, Olivia Medrano, Elena Mejias, Paige Massetti, Christopher Meyer, Graham Meyer, Matthew Michaeloff, Jake Milo, Vishal Mitra, Katya Mitrione, Michael Morello, Silvio Morovich, Nathaniel Mount, Andrew Mullen.
This is Colin Myrne, Quinn Murphy, Kenneth Nelson, Brian Nespol, Matthew Nespol, Rebecca Nicholas, Connor Normoyle, Catherine Nyborg, Lise Abudalo, Josephine Oliver, Anthony Orlando, Mia Orlando, Pamela Ortega, Milan Otandi, and Adela Panariti.
Rory Panuti, Celia Parent, Podrick Perlman, Marcello Pegararo, Joseph Pelosi, Jacqueline Panetta, Genevieve Pereira, Jessica Perez, Alana Pasante, Elio Petronico, Massimo Petronico, Charles Pilla, Gianna Pizzatelio, Jared Plummer, Olivia Polsky,
Catherine Powers, Alyssa Prella, Nolan Prophet, Maximilian Persea, Ava Purcell, Sarush Rossi, Evan Redcross, Sophia Redcross, Raphael Reyes, Luke Reishi, Aaron Reyes, Aiden Reynolds, Lucas Rosende Metellus, April Rickenor, Colin Rice,
LeBron Richardson, Francesca Rapol, Olivia Rose Ratosa, Vincent Robinson, Inez Rowland, Catherine Ross, Adita Roy, Ava Rutigliano, Emmett Sadler, Vincent Salerno, Martina Saljanin, Nicholas Sanella, Julian Santana, Jalen Santiago, Lindsay Santos,
Emma Sasson, Jackson Scarlett, Ryan Schiller, Gian Schloyer, Madison Schneider, Phoebe Schwartz, Andrew Scott, Zinedine Sahili, Isabella Cernercia, Laura Shelton, Ryan Shikoza, Lucas Silvestri, Madeline Simon, Jasmine Simpson, Shreyas Singh,
Madeline Smith, Andrew Snar, Ava Sobolak, Leanne Spencer, Jordan Sanford, Hannah Seinberg, William Stinger, Jack Talamas, Ryan Tanaka, Noah Timmermans, Robert Tomac, Isabella Turner, Madeline Turner, Sean Turner, Lauren Alto.
David Valencia, Joseph Vasilati, Avon Walker, Aiden Walken, Quinn Walsh, Jocelyn Warwick, Bennett Weiss, Meredith Woods, Sydney Wright, Charles Zabata, Lucian Zaber, Stacy Zaravelis, Adriana Zinzi.
We would also like to recognize some additional graduates tonight. After many years of dedicated service, 2 of our teachers will be retiring from Pelham Middle School. Congratulations to our honorary graduates, Lori Cusick and Pat Sadlich.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. Well done. And now we are going to have a few special awards, and they'll be given out by your 8th grade teachers.
The next award is the Joseph Dwyer English Scholar Award. This award is in memory of Joe Dwyer, an English teacher at Pelham Middle School from 2008 to 2011. He was also a Learning and Serve club advisor, a coach, a Newsweek editor, and a longtime resident of Pelham. The Joseph Dwyer English Scholar Award is the highest English award presented annually to 2 students in the 8th grade. The recipients of this high honor exemplify passion for English and literature, demonstrate exceptional writing skills, and have achieved at the highest level in the subject of English. This year, the Joseph Dwyer English Scholar Award is given to Isabella Turner and Isaac Leaf. Congratulations.
The Laura Arm Community Service Award. This award is in honor of Laura Arm, a science teacher at Pelham Middle School from 1967 through 2015. She was tireless organizer of extracurricular activities, a longtime animal welfare club advisor, 7th grade team leader, and a resident of Pelham. The Laura Arm Community Service Award is given each year to 2 8th grade students who exemplify serving one's community. These students have gone above and beyond to serve Pelham schools and the community at large through their volunteerism. This year, the Laura Arm Community Service Award is given to Catherine Powers and Ryan Tanaka. Congratulations.
Our next award is the Daughters of the American Revolution Award. Founded in 1890, the National Society Daughters of the American Revolution is an organization of female descendants of American patriots whose volunteers dedicate themselves to historical preservation, promotion of education, and encouragement of patriotic endeavor.
Each year, the Ann Hutchinson chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution recognize 2 Pelham Middle School 8th graders that demonstrate outstanding work in the study of American history. This includes writing, research, critical thinking, and enthusiasm. This recognition includes a monetary scholarship. This year, the first DAR award is presented to Samantha Gregoire.
The second award is given to Luke Reishi. Congratulations.
The next award is the John Bon Bargain PTA Award. This award is in memory of Big John, affectionately called Big John because of his 6'11" stature, but he has a heart as big as his stature. John Von Bargen was born in 1939 and suddenly passed in 2019. As a beloved safety monitor of the secondary school campus from 2000 to 2019. He was a superintendent of the town of Pelham Recreation for over 30 years and the Westchester County Athletic Officials and All-American athlete. I had the privilege of knowing John for over 30 years when he officiated many of my college basketball games, and I was happy to reconnect with him back here in Pelham. The John Von Bargen PTA Award recognizes 2 8th grade students that demonstrate outstanding athleticism, sportsmanship, and character. The award is sponsored by our PTA, and the recipients are William Crotty and Laura Shelton. Congratulations.
Tom Roxfold was an entertaining teacher that infused his love of science with humor. Mr. Roxfold, a lifelong resident of Pelham and a PMHS graduate, not only taught science at Pelham Middle School for over 20 years, he also coached multiple sports and was deeply involved in many other aspects of the community.
This award is presented to 2 students that exemplify Mr. Roxfold's dedication to the school and to all things Pelham, and who spread their positive attitude and good humor while doing it. This year, the award goes to Katie Finnegan and Eric Fontanella. Congratulations.
This award is in honor of Thomas Tobin, a social studies teacher at Pelham Middle School from 1974 through 2007, a student government advisor for over 30 years, a longtime coach, and 8th grade team leader. The Tom Tobin General Organization Award is the highest award at Pelham Middle School. It is presented annually to 2 8th graders that demonstrate exemplary leadership, academic performance, and the demonstration of Pelham pride. This year, the Tom Tobin Geo Award is given to Jasmine Simpson and Jack Boyce.
The Principal Award is given each year to students who have embodied Pelham pride. They exhibit our IB learner profile characteristics. They may be a hard worker or a quiet leader, one who leads by example, a student who is kind and caring, or a student who perseveres, who has overcome obstacles and shown tremendous growth throughout their years in middle school. This year's Principal Awards go to Gabriella Eto'o, Lucas Calderon, William Conroy, Sarah Dow, Jasmine Duffus, Adela Panariti, and Sydney Wright. Congratulations. Congratulations again, the class of 2020. Well done. Thank you, Dr. Champ, our Superintendent of Schools, our Board of Education, our Pelham Teachers Association, Pelham Education Foundation, Pelham Civics, Pelham Together, my Assistant Principal, Mr. Llewellyn, faculty, staff, parents, and most of all, the class of 2020 for 3 great years. Parents, we are blessed to have had a wonderful partnership with you, and thank you for sharing with us your most prized possession, your children. I remember at the 5th grade orientation, I told you to put your seatbelts on because you were in for a ride. I assured you that it would all work out in the end, and it did. We made it. We can assure you that your children are prepared for their next journey into high school. Teachers, the vast amount of knowledge students hold today can be credited to you. In the classroom, you taught curriculum. Outside the classroom, you taught valuable life lessons. To the class of 2020, from the first day of Bagels and Lox, I knew this class was different. There was an energy that was palpable. You went on a scavenger hunt following a poem by Dr. Seuss, Oh, the Places You'll Go, that Ms. Carnaccia revised. It was leading you around the building and to your lockers. You were so full of excitement as you navigated through the school. One of my favorite quotes from that Dr. Seuss book is, you have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. That is certainly held true for this class. As the years unfolded, you grew and matured as you had to navigate the cafeteria, friend groups, fitting in, sports, social media, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and not to mention academics. And you have navigated these muddy waters and have come out better for it. You have all made outstanding contributions to our school and community. Through your community projects, as a school, you have raised funds, awareness, and given of yourselves for a greater cause. We were so proud to see you all advocate for a cause close to your heart. You have all done an outstanding job. This moving up ceremony marks a major transitional moment in your life. We're here to celebrate all your hard work and achievements. As we look forward to the future, class of 2020, middle school has been a time to discover, to stand up for yourself, to love yourself, and realize that mistakes do not define you. This past year has been anything but normal. Day by day, you feel like nothing changes, but when you look back, everything is different. You went to class in your kitchens, your living rooms, sitting on your front porch, trying to find a little privacy. You did this with your computers, Google Meets, and group chats. Your classroom became virtual. We continue to practice social distancing, virtual birthday parties, and now our virtual moving up ceremony. I want to share with you a video that I saw entitled 2020 by Aaron Maham. It speaks to this pandemic. At this moment, we are stuck at home, but we are safe at home. We might feel bored or sad that we can't see our friends, but we are living through history. In 1665, during the plague pandemic, Isaac Newton was stuck at home. During this time, he developed the theory of gravity. The best things come from having time and space to be creative. In years to come, your children will study the time of COVID-19. They will learn how rainbows became a sign of hope. They will learn how people came together to cheer and clap, the amazing people who saved lives and kept our country going. They will hear of a time when the world slowed down, polluted skies cleared, and animals reclaimed streets. A time where families spent time together having fun. A time we treasured our one walk. A time when people got to know their neighbors, where people came together to help those in need. A time where we realized the power of a hug. When seeing our friends and family meant seeing their faces on screens. When schools went online and parents became teachers. We are living through history. We are all part of history. You are required to grow up faster than any other generation. But we have confidence in you. This class is resilient. Dealing with these difficult and uncertain times will make you stronger. You have been a class that has used your voice to stand up for what is right and to promote peace and kindness. Your voice is needed now more than ever. It is never the wrong time to do the right thing. I want to personally thank all of you. I've enjoyed getting to know each and every one of you. You have touched my life and my heart, and I will miss you all. As you move on to high school and face new challenges, please remember, do not let anyone define you. Continue to question, grow, take risks, love yourself, and be true to yourself. Take pride in how far you've come and have confidence in how far you will go. So in the words of Dr. Seuss, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain awaits you, so get on your way. Congratulations to the high school class of 2024.
Oh, beautiful.